broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. This is our advice for the following steps. If exposed, remove the phone.
Podcast for the curious mind. I don't know what that means.
Israel, like other countries in the region, is a sovereign country that makes its own decisions. The United States does not dictate to Israel what it must do, just as we don't dictate to any country what it must do. We present what we believe are the. We present what we believe are the. Good one, Matt. We present. No, I mean, but come on, yeah. It's we present stand-up hour in the briefing room.
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. This is our advice for the following steps. If exposed, remove the phone.
Podcast for the curious mind. I don't know what that means.
Broadcasting live from a German-made microphone. Hi, atop Sioux Nation. I am cussing with Hussing here with Sunshine and May Massacre, whose mic is muted currently at the moment. You got TV going on in the background, I see.
Yeah, my daughter's watching TV.
Oh, did we lose a bet? Did we lose a bet with the daughter? You know, this is what happens when you don't have iron discipline in the household. What are we watching? You're going to have to turn your camera so we don't get copyrighted. With your TV. Yeah. There you go. Hey, there he is. Well, it's fitting. We got some Molech news today, so maybe take some pointers for your kid later on today, May. How you doing, Sunshine?
I'm doing pretty all right. How you doing?
I am upset you are late today. What
Sorry.
the hell are you doing? No, there's no sorry. Okay, so just before we go any further, when I set this up, I have to set it up for YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and then when people delay it, I have to then redo all of the settings. So if we can be on time, it'd be very appreciated. God damn it. Just a second.
And now, a moment of Zen with Adam Weideman.
All right, I feel better. Did you guys see that clip? Have you seen that clip before? It's like Secretary of State giving a press conference. And the reporter goes in there in the middle of it. Oh, here, I'll play it again.
Israel, like other countries in the region, is a sovereign country that makes its own decisions. The United States does not dictate to Israel what it must do, just as we don't dictate to any country what it must do. We present what we believe are the. We present what we believe are the. Good one, Matt. We present.
Totally flustered him too. He was.
I don't know if the proper response you want there. It's laughter immediately afterwards. Well, I guess that is sort of a loophole in that.
Yeah.
How's your guys' week been?
It's been good. Started my new job. Had the last 3 days off.
Oh shit.
How my schedule works, it's pretty tits.
Wait,
I
so
do
you
like a good pair of tits.
Wait a second. You didn't work Tuesday?
No, I had to work on Tuesday.
Oh, I thought you said you had the last 3 days off.
Fuck. My days are all fucked up now. Sorry, my bad.
You're fine.
No.
You're fine. It is Thursday night.
You caught her in a lie.
Listen, I'm on a rampage today. Don't even get me started. Yes. Guys, Joe Biden currently is giving the State of Union address to the nation, and we are broadcasting at the same time. So, out of respect for the president, I think we should just maybe do a little Biden check. just see how he's doing out there. It's quite the big speech for him. It's going to be an hour long. See how he's doing. Let's tune in live here real quick.
Buonasera, Presidente Biden. Presidente. Good evening, Mr. President Biden. President. Here we are, President Biden.
Qui.
Here? Yes. Good evening. Buonasera. Yes. Eh?
I said to the president of Israel,
Sì.
Mikhail Gorbachev.
No, non è Gorbachev. No.
Okay. All right. He's struggling there. We'll do a checkup again. See how he's doing here in a couple minutes. So,
good Lord.
I know I can't. I was a little upset. I thought, man, maybe I should just be watching that instead of doing the show, but because something's going to happen tonight that we're going to miss out on. That's gold. Is there bets on how long it took him to get to the stage?
There definitely should have been.
At least like 15-minute walk. Give the poor guy a walker. Oh, we already got some comments in here. Lobo Fish coming in. What is up, Phantom Facts? I have my notifications turned on. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for following us, Lobo. Brian Freed. Whatever cocktail they have him on for his speech will wear off quicker than they expect, and he will wander off into his normal ramblings. You see, this is what I'm thinking exactly is going to happen. He's getting too old for these cocktails, So eventually, although, have you seen those videos they've been posted on Twitter where like he's scratching the back of his neck, but it looks like a mask?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's old and wrinkly. Anything's possible.
Oh, thank you.
Huh?
You think so?
That's a mask for sure.
We got constructive here. Oh, thanks for the
promotion.
Promotion. Hey.
I did that same one on Twitch when I stream my video games.
Yeah. No, I just got it now. So I don't know, man. What are we thinking about this whole Joe Biden ordeal? It's clearly going to be Trump and Joe Biden running against each other, is what it appears like, unless something miraculous happens. And I don't know, man. It's all, and maybe I'm in an echo chamber, but look at these videos that people are posting. This one.
The real world.
So, girls, what have we learned about grocery shopping?
I don't want to be an adult. I don't want to be adult. It takes me an hour worth of working, and I still can't even buy this. There's 3. And it's 3 pieces of chicken. An hour of working doesn't buy me one thing of chicken at all. I'd be lucky if I got 2.
All that, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, that is called Bidenomics.
God damn it.
God, I hate her.
That is called Bidenomics, and we are very proud of Bidenomics.
Shut your fucking ass.
You think if she stood on her hands and anybody would tell the difference? Just fucking her whole ass.
Absolutely not. Yeah, it's Bidenomics. Inflation's gotten almost to 25%. It's at 23% right now.
Yeah.
That's why it's unreal.
It is unreal. Everything costs more. Employees cost more.
I'm about to get into the sex trade work. Selling feet pics or underwear or something. It's a struggle out here for a pimp.
Fart in jars. People seem to like that.
I think we're past that one. I missed the boat.
You can bring it back, man. I believe in you, May.
Fart jar NFTs. What a joke that was. Although I saw that Bitcoin hit over 60,000 earlier today. Oh, Tia. It's all right, buddy.
Shit.
You know what? Tia was 10 minutes early today's show.
Actually,
and then and then your computer crapped out. All right.
Well, it's still crapping out, so let's have fun.
No, it's fine. If it legs, just no one notice it. That's all we ask.
Everyone
Y'all don't
pretend.
do that for me.
It's
I mean,
preschool. It's all
evidently-
pretend. It's all pretend.
We've all given up.
So we got two people in here with terrible internet, or what?
Hey,
No,
I
it's my
upgraded
computer.
internet today.
It's my
Happens.
computer. I didn't
Everyone's
update it
screaming
'cause-
fine. Looks fine. Looks fine.
Thank you, Corey.
How was
That's why I love you.
California?
Oh, it was honestly really good. It was super good. I even went for a hike. I'm not gonna even quote the name. But it was super nice. I went to a waterfall. My thighs are still burning, but you know.
How'd you date go?
That's what happens when you go to waterfalls.
Did you bring her back in the trunk, or you just leave her there?
I actually didn't drive.
Oh, that's right, you didn't.
Take
Dang
that
it.
for what you want. Take that for what you want.
All right, guys. We need to focus here. Molech news. We need a little Molech news. Let's start it off.
Yeah, everyone, you can sing along too. It's Molech News. He's out there to eat kids and Jews. It's Molech. Molech News. It's an update, everybody.
Hopefully, we'll land on Uranus. Nice.
Molech news, everyone. I got two videos here. Here's the first one. Just a little activity at your local IHOP.
What the fuck?
It's not even a
what
bite.
dog you... He tries one here. Watch it. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy.
That's why I take my chances of getting shot at a Waffle House than going to an IHOP.
Waffles are great. Take that back.
I love Waffle House. I
fucking
love Waffle House.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather take the chances of getting robbed or shot at a Waffle House than seeing some fucking douche in a dog hat try to eat French toast.
He's more than a hat.
I'd rather, yeah.
The whole thing. It's disturbing.
Gonna have to
I'd
take
rather
him
go
to a
somewhere I
park
can
after
fight
that.
someone than have to
You see
use
all
their
the-
pronouns. Okay, how about that?
Fucking.
We fight over real reasons, not fake news.
Okay, so that was just an appetizer, really, for the main show, which was this person. It's a group of people. They have they're trying to see a kid, an underage kid, if they can have the government help them transition without their parents knowing. Now, these are adults sort of doing the bait and switch. But it's just sort of interesting. I want to get your guys' take. So these people, this was on Libs of TikTok. They called the Trans Youth Equality Foundation, posing as a 13-year-old girl, asking about how to receive gender-affirming care without parental consent. We don't have to play this whole thing. It's like 4 minutes long. But I thought you might, I don't know, see what you guys think of it. We can pause it whenever you want me to.
You guys offer gender-affirming care for youth?
We offer support or resources to find gender-affirming care. We're not a clinic. And so we do our best to, help parents navigate a little. What state are you in?
I live in Tennessee.
All the crazy people are in Tennessee. I'm starting to notice this more and more. I thought about moving to Tennessee, but the more I have done crazy news stories, a lot of it's coming out of Tennessee. Man.
This is a great state to live in.
Okay.
Oh yes, far. So for your child would have to go out of state, correct?
Well, I'm actually the child. I'm 13.
Oh, hi. Your voice sounded like a parent's voice.
So she goes on to explain how she could emancipate herself from her parents HD, have you doing a bunch of cocaine over there, Sunshine?
No, my nose is just. I knew somebody was gonna say something.
Okay.
I was jealous.
My nose
I was
is
jealous a
just
little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Do a big fat rattle.
I would admit to it if it were true, but it's not. Sorry.
Just making sure. Just make sure. There's a okay.
They're very.
There is a mute button, I think, somewhere on the computer you can hit in between your snorts of cocaine.
right leaning, and they do not support my transition or even me identifying, with he/him pronouns.
I know it doesn't probably help to hear this, but once you're 18, you'll be able to do whatever you want. Sometimes kids decide by the time they're 16-ish to get emancipated, as they say, to say get a little job and be on their own, which probably sounds terrible and hard, but it could happen, and it does for some. And when they're on their own and they're emancipated, they can make their own decisions about what medical treatment they want.
Okay.
Parents.
Of course, we do hear about parents that will get crazy and get like abusive, and then kick them out or put them on the street or abandon them or beat them up, or you know what I mean. But there are parents, you'd be surprised. I mean, there are parents who say absolutely no way, blah, blah, this is dumb, this is, unhealthy. And it depends on how right-wing leaning they are. It depends on how religious they are, that kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe in a long time, but right now they're very far right.
Right, like Trumpsters, you mean?
Yeah.
Goddamn Trumpsters. Fucking kicking kids out. What do you guys think so far? Feel free to interject here.
So I actually have something to say about this. And one of the last people that did my hair, she came from Wyoming, and she said the reason why they moved from Wyoming was because they were putting litter boxes in the schools. Okay, that was like a real thing.
Covered on Phantom Facts years ago.
That is a real thing.
I know, and I was like, holy shit. This was like 4 months ago, okay? And that there were children getting gender reassignment surgery without their parents' consent because, like, they can go to their teachers and cry about it, and the teachers will help them get reassignment surgery without the parents' consent. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? It's wild to me. I can't even believe that that's a possibility.
You can't get a tattoo at 12, but you can get gender changing surgery at 12.
You don't have to complete puberty to turn into another gender.
Well, and
That's
these are the
surprising
people.
in Wyoming.
Yeah, I'm surprised to hear that too.
Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah.
So you know
when
what
I was 12,
happened?
I wanted to be a ninja.
It was all those Yellowstone people.
Oh yeah, a bunch of rats.
Yellowstone liberals.
Oh, the other
I
side.
can have a Dutton Ranch too.
Thanks.
Crazy. It's just crazy.
That's great. It's yeah. I mean, Tennessee. May the politics in Tennessee. Are they super liberal, or how is that state?
You've got your pockets, like Nashville is super blue, like blue. But I would think the rest of it, I mean, because this state, I want to say votes red for the most state. I don't know if it's becoming purple, but I mean, but Nashville is such big. It's a big state. It's just like Colorado with Denver, and you got Fort
absolutely.
Collins, I think is
absolutely
on the blue train. But you got like the Springs and Weld County and stuff that are Republican.
Still red.
I don't know. It's just like that shit we saw in Memphis fucking last week.
Yep.
Like Memphis, I would think, but I don't know because of the
I mean,
I don't know how to explain Memphis because we know Memphis, but I don't know.
If you lose the cities, you're going to lose the state.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
100%.
I mean, that seems to be.
If we lose Colorado Springs, we lose. That's what happens here.
You've already lost. You've got a Democrat mayor. You've already
That's
lost
gay.
Colorado. Colorado Springs is gone.
Yeah, well, the worse than that, they're a sanctuary city. My sister lives there, so like 40,000 immigrants just came from Texas. Like she's already told that like within the last month, how much has changed. Like, like they're shutting down colleges to put them in there, to open up other things to put the college students in there.
Yep.
So things that make no sense. If I'm paying that much money, you better believe I'm not. I'm getting my money's worth.
Let's play. I wanted to play this part where the woman Susan encourages the child to lie to her parents about her choice of college, and then she'll get a new chosen family.
Wow.
Do you think your parents expect you to go to college one day?
Definitely. They definitely want me to go to college.
If you could be brave and get yourself to think about a college, it's not, where the rights are. They don't have to know that's why you're going. Just like, you can be like, I want to go to Boston so bad. There's so many colleges there. You can make reasons that you want to be in these other places because, right, a lot of people leave their state. And, you'll find, I'm sure you've heard the expression chosen family. You'll find your chosen family, that one day that will be like friends that accept you, become more like your family,
And then it goes on. She's like, do you have a friend that I could mail this to, a chest binder to make her feel like a boy? So that way the parents don't find it. Can we ship it to another house? I don't know the legality of this conversation, but it certainly doesn't feel like it's legal. I don't know. It's scary. It's I don't know. Is it scary or is it just because obviously there are some kids that have I don't know. I'm trying to like play devil's advocate.
Change is being precedented because we are older. That's really happening. Like now that the options are out there, they're gonna have uneducated people making choices that they don't know anything about. I mean, if you see the statistics, like realistically, a lot of people are affected by this insanely. It's never, they don't show the long term. They show the initial choice, but they do not show the long term. So, like when you see the stats, the long term is horrible. So
yeah, but at this point, you just kind of wash your hands of it. You want to fucking go do it. But if you want to kill yourself fucking 3 years down the road, again, that's on you.
How do you tell a 12-year-old that, May?
Clearly they're going.
You get bought into that. Like I don't.
You do. You're around all these people that like see
make better
internet,
choices.
I
don't fucking know. I mean, it's put the people around you how you want to be.
What 12-year-old
also goes
knows,
back to your parents?
Here's the thing: what 12-year-old knows what good association is, what good TV is, what's positive and what's bad information? What 12-year-old can decide that?
I have a 12-year-old, and he's very smart and he's very aware, but they're all the time. There are moments when I'm like, whoa, buddy, you need to like check your thinking on this. Just because this person said this doesn't mean you need to think that way. And I don't, he's kind of confused. He thinks he might be bi. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit what your sexual preference is, who you are. Just be a good person. But children today are so damn confused. They are so confused. I witness it firsthand all the time. Not any one of his girlfriends think they're straight. Not a single one of them. And
that goes back to what all these kids. I got a 10-year-old watching fucking some stupid TV show right now, and the facts that what is put on the screens and what are how the characters are, and then they get infatuated with these characters, and then they think it's that's how they want to be and how they want to grow up. Like you have to be that sturdy rock as a parent, and then eventually it's going to come out of your hands, and then it is what it is at that point. Like
as long as he stays as long as he stays a good ass person, I could really give a shit because I'm going to love him no matter what. And any good parent is going to love their child no matter what. honestly just hate all of this bullshit. When we were kids, like, we may have been confused at one point, but we figured it out rather quickly. It's just everybody's always confused now. The couple generations underneath of us are just confused about their sexuality all the time.
But
Well,
when we
it's
were
almost
younger, it was maybe there was confusion or whatever, and you tried on a bunch of different hats, but you never once thought, "Oh, I'm going to cut my dick off," or
Right.
I want to grow a pair of boobies, but you can't.
Right, right.
Like, I don't.
When we were
no,
kids, if
no.
you knew you were gay, like, you either knew you were gay or
Right.
you knew you were straight.
And it
There
didn't.
wasn't much of a gray area.
May had a
They've
great
made
point. The whole point is that like their idols or the people that they look up to are doing all these things. So it's like our representation of what we were was different. So like when you look at all these people that like are doing what they want to do, which is great, but how are you not going to be confused if that's what your representation of as a idol is?
Right.
I guess.
My question is sexuality is a different thing than being curious about your actual gender. You know, like,
That's
you can be
true.
curious about your sexuality all you want. It causes
Right.
no harm to you and no harm to others. But when you're talking about your gender, you're wondering, you think that your brain is wired differently than how your body's created, and therefore you have to I mean, and it's something a kid would be convinced of easily. You know, you could easily convince kids. How many have you seen those clips where a guy puts like $10,000 in front of the kid, and then on the other side he puts 2
Yeah.
Oreos, and the kid's like, "Yeah, Oreo me up, bro." And you know, and I feel
double
like,
stuffed all day. Let's go.
yeah, and so, like, okay, should kids be wondering if they're bi at 9, 8 years old? Probably not. Shouldn't, you know, they shouldn't be thinking about that. But should they be wondering if they should get their dick cut off, or, you know, a dick, you know, or their boobs chopped off at age 9? No, it's not the same. It's not the same. No, you know, if a kid came up to you and said, "I think I'm a, you know, a chameleon, chop my leg off, I'll grow a new one," everyone knows, no, that's not a realistic thing to do. But for some reason, because we have plastic surgery, we think we can chop a dick off on a, you know, 13-year-old. And I mean, they don't do I don't think they do the dick chopping off at that young of an age, but they give them puberty blockers, and they completely
Right.
change the format of their body so that it will
Right.
never recover. That's,
And they
you
punish
know,
the parents for thinking that that's not okay. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
that's why
But
they're
it's
able to go
not.
through.
It is not fucking okay. I don't think if
It's
you're going
not.
to get gender
Absolutely
reassignment
not.
surgery, you have to be 25 years old. I firmly believe that you need to be over an adult age to actually be able to make that decision.
What
Because
you're
I
if you
just
saying,
finally
still
matured, and I'm 33 . Okay,
Hey,
so let's raise it up. Let's go to 30. Let's go to 30. Let's go to
We haven't
30.
matured yet.
okay, that's
late
that's
30s.
fair.
I
But I'm
think is
just
where we
saying, like,
settle.
like, if you're not through puberty, you don't get to make those choices. If you're under 21, you don't get to make those choices. You can't even fucking buy cigarettes in South Dakota under 18 or at 18 anymore. So
that's
It's
federal.
21 here. It's 21 here. So
yeah, it's 21
And-
here too.
Well, and that's the point. Like what you're saying, Sunshine, you would have your son removed from your care.
right.
I know,
for
and that's
saying something
disgusting.
like that.
Ooh.
Well, I
It
mean,
is.
at what point are you know, like, we like to talk about how we're the rebels, and you know, but we are the biggest pussies out of all. I mean, look what they're doing in France and Germany. When is the last time you seen a manure spreader just spray Capitol building? I've never seen that in my life. And the Germans are acting like, it's a Wednesday. You know?
Those France
God.
Kunskuskin, what are you doing on Wednesday? Gotta go spray horse shit everywhere.
Like what Naomi said, when you're
25, your
cortex.
prefrontal cortex is fully developed. This is just, I
Yeah.
mean, like, it's if you consider it
Why
as a
would we care
moral,
about science? Ew.
no, think about
science. Oh my god! Sorry.
Think about the moneymaker this is. This is a huge moneymaker because can you ever go off of those hormones? If you're
after a certain point, I don't think so. You know,
no,
if you
have
decide
to
soon
take
enough
them for the rest of your life. So that's a constant client coming back to you. Why wouldn't you want everyone to have questions about their gender?
I mean, it's the end game is population control while people get rich.
Right.
Low key, yeah, for sure.
Well, you got to think about the parents that fight in court too. The courts are getting all that money because they got to get lawyers and court costs and all the things if they're fighting for their kids.
And the majority of people can't afford that.
As their parental rights fighting for their child, because that'd be me. I'd go stupid broke fighting the courts for that shit.
And the sad thing is you'd lose because it's set up to lose. You know,
exactly.
And then,
I know
exactly.
And then your kid comes back to you even more damaged and abused and yada yada, and then you don't even know that human being anymore. You know, and you probably spent 5 years in prison for something that is just completely asinine in the world we live in. Like when I was younger, you know, I'm thinking back right now, like not once, you know, you had friends that were like, you know, gay, bi, whatever, but you never had any of them ever mention, man, I should be a girl. Or hey, this girl, like you tomboys and stuff, like it was, hey, never I wanted to be a boy, or
right.
My dad always joked that, you know, he wanted a son, you know, blah blah blah. But it was never to the point where, yeah, I want to become a male or I want to become a female. Like that never started until I fucking just recently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was caught fire. It has caught fire.
Well, like, and that goes back to the kids too, because I think that's a big reason why they're confused is because it draws attention to them. It gets their parents' attention. It gets aunts and uncles, grandparents, teachers, friends, all of them, you know, everybody's attention. So then they're getting showered with all this, not necessarily positive, not necessarily negative, but it's attention, you know, one way or the other. And that's all.
Yeah,
that's all.
Different than, it's an acceptable temper tantrum.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
you know, like they're both the same
Is
thing.
Okay, that's kind of is the
if
new
you look at it.
Is that what you're saying?
Because
that's kind of
you look at the
kind of crazy to say.
The long play of it, you know, they say a lot of it is, you know, oh, I want the attention. You know, I don't get the attention at home because mom and dad have to work 3 jobs just to fucking afford a roof over. It's all their play. It's all the long play. I mean, it's 100%. How in the hell can we turn the youth against, in a sense, to, you know, to the parents and to the, you know, to the, and follow and funnel in into the values that we want them to learn and understand. Like, you know, let's work their parents to death so they grow up and they feel lonely. And then when they come to them about wanting to be a girl or a boy, oh, you're not listening to me. I'm going to emancipate or I'm going to do this. And then they go become this boy or girl. And then they fucking kill themselves because they knew they made the wrong choices when all they wanted was a fucking hug at the end of the day or a something. But yet we don't have that time because we're busy fucking breaking our backs to live in this stupid fucking world that has been created for us.
Fucking preach, May.
Preach, May. It's beautiful.
It's
true,
it's fear. It's fear.
You know, and you're not wrong because I work 3 jobs, and I'm a single mom, and I work 3 jobs. And so my poor kid, you know, if he's not in school, he's here by himself. You know, like it sucks, but he's pretty used to it, unfortunately, and he's just, I don't know. I did something right.
Guys,
he's pretty okay.
Guys, I hate to interrupt this, but we have to do our Biden check. See how old President Biden's doing here.
Buonasera.
Let's see here. I can see these. Oh, yep, right here.
Thank you to correct me, First Lady. Talk about the crisis in Africa. Yeah, Russia. Thank you to correct me, First Lady. Yeah, thank you very much. God bless you.
Oh.
And God bless.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, not going great over there.
What's that skit off?
So the Italian government did the first skit. I don't think you saw the first one. I think you were but the Italian government did the first one, or not the government, but the country. They were like their SNL or something. You know, they made a funny little skit about Biden. And then that one was from an SNL version in Saudi Arabia. It's not looking good for us, unfortunately, on the world scene.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we're just getting
It's
dunked on by everybody.
We look weak. We look weak.
It does not look good. Not look good. Guys, I think we have a Pitbull super candidate for today.
Already.
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna play the audio because May turns red.
Pitbull super. You want to go hard like a dog? You want to go hard like a dog, Big Daddy? Not just any dog.
Guys, I want you to know that when she said Big Daddy, she looked right into my eyes.
Hard like a pit bull.
I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that.
I wish I was in that room.
Some Pitbull super.
Oh my god.
Not to be used.
They'd have never got it done.
Your friend.
You'd have just been laughing the whole time.
May include splitting penis or exploding penis, resembling a shotgun blast.
Pitbull super, you stud. Try it now.
Oh my god. It
Pitbull
doesn't get
super,
old.
It doesn't really. It really doesn't. Pitbull super cute.
It does.
Oh, sorry.
Don't let him lie to you. Don't let him lie to you.
That commercial makes me so proud.
May turns red every time I play it. It's now like a game. I just want to see. I gotta get him to. He's so red, May.
It just takes me back to waking up at like 1, 2 in the morning. And you're like, what's on TV here?
Girls Gone Wild.
And the screen's all wavy and shit.
She's got the chops for it.
Yeah, for real. I remember that.
Okay, let's move on. We have a candidate for a person that needs this pill. Goes by the name of Sheldon Johnson. Right now, this guy was in a little gang tussle back in '94. Pistol whipped another drug dealer and gave him 2 stitches over his right eye, and they sentenced him to 25 years in prison.
Oh shit!
For it, yeah, no priors, no nothing before, and then they tacked on some other stuff to him, and so this guy went through the system, gets out of prison, like turns his whole life around, is an advocate for felons coming out of the prison system, and got so popular he was on the Joe Rogan show. I thought I'd
wow.
I gave consignment to, and I ended up getting arrested for a case. And when I sent someone to go pick up the money from them, it kind of just was like, whatever, I'm not paying them. Then I come home and, I need my money. I gave you something, and we had an understanding that you were going to pay me. When I finally located this particular individual, this guy owed me $5,000 for some drugs that I gave him on consignment. I gave him an eighth of a kilo, which is 125 grams of cocaine. And when I saw him, he had a bunch of jewelry on. He was with his girlfriend. She had a bunch of jewelry on. I said, hey, man, where's my money at? Oh, I was going to pay you. Robbed him. And I took his jewelry. And his girlfriend happened to be there, and unfortunately, she got caught up in the situation. I had a bunch of young guys with me, and they robbed her as well. And he got hit in the head with the gun right here on the side of his head, and he got 2 stitches. And gave me 25 years for that case.
That's ridiculous. I mean, 25 years? This guy, though, doesn't sit there and dwell on it. He gets his law degree while he's in prison. Starts up his own law firm, advocating for people. I mean, it's really, really quite a beautiful thing. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering, well, then why is he the Pitbull super candidate of the week?
I just forgot.
Right? Why?
I forgot about that.
It doesn't make any sense. So I thought I'd, here, I'll show you why. Let me pull up the article here real quick. So he's on the Joe Rogan show. He does a bunch of great stuff for ex-convicts. And then As of March 7, ex-con turned New York City criminal justice activist busted after head of person rival found in freezer of apartment. So last week, he went to someone's apartment, and you see these pictures right here. So he went to someone's apartment. The neighbors said they heard the guy begging for his life, saying he had a family. He then shot him twice. And then the guy proceeded to go in and out of the apartment several times. You see this blue tote right here?
Yeah.
He cut up the guy, put his body in there, and then left with this blonde wig.
At least he thought about it.
It's like, wait,
he brought Tupperware with him.
what is that?
No. He had to go out and buy it. He came in and left so many times that the supervisor of the apartment became suspicious and did a welfare check on the apartment because he's like, what is this guy doing? Going out, coming back with a big blue tote. And then I never saw him leave with the tote. And then he's wearing a wig when he leaves. So then he calls the cops. They do a welfare check. The guy's dead. Human torso's in the blue bed. Head is stashed in the freezer in the 6th floor apartment. So they think it had something to do with a beef while he was in prison.
And he was arrested.
Years. Oh yeah. This is him. This is him getting arrested right here.
Just to throw it all away.
He threw it all. Yeah, that's him entering, leaving. And that's him going into the apartment with the blue tote.
I think he's gonna need
he's different costume every time.
He's gonna need Pitbull Vaseline, not Pitbull Super.
New product coming out.
Oh Christ! What is that
Pitbull.
fucking movie with the Wayans brothers? Where they dress white girls or white chicks?
Yeah,
Is
white
that
chicks.
what that, dude? That's like I'm gonna put on this
nobody will
blonde
notice.
wig.
Yeah.
I think I'm Marlon Wayans. It's fine. It's fine.
He was doing so good until he just hacked up a guy.
Until he killed someone and shot them up. Yeah, you're right. I'm not sure if that's good, dude.
He's like, you know what? Prison life was more accessible for me.
I got my law degree in there. They got his law degree and he's in a blonde
He's like,
wig.
I'm become a judge after this.
Oh my god.
Overturn that.
Amazing.
Pitbull Super. Pitbull Super person of the week.
Good luck to you, bud.
May's
yeah.
right though. Come out the Pitbull Vaseline because he's gonna need it.
Mixed with KY. Make it extra.
Oh my god. I feel like we need a cute little clip to clear this all up here.
Has faked its own death and then even staged a crime scene. All right, so in a clip that's gone viral, the rodent knocks over a broom. When it fails to land in a convincing position, the squirrel has a bit of a rethink, a forward roll, so it ends up under the broom. It's pretty convincing for a devastating murder scene. And hang on, final flash, squirrel ending up with arms splayed and the murder weapon across its chest.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. That's fucking great. Oh damn!
I need to come up with a segment called a little jingle for this next segment. I want to be like, is it weird? All right. So like the whole premise, I'm going to give you 2 stories, and you have to tell me which one is the weirder of the 2. So you sort of get the idea. I'm going to play you 2 different weird stories, I think. So the first one is, and I'll summarize this, but I also do have a video of it. This woman marries her high school. Well, God damn it! You know what? I'll play the video of it, and we can pause it as we go.
The moment Chris and James Armstrong married, they created an unusual blended family. That's because Chris brought with her ex-husband, Brandon. They were high school sweethearts who married at 21.
What do you remember about the wedding?
I still remember being at the church and them opening the doors and walking down with my dad and seeing Brandon, at the end of the aisle, and just knowing that I wanted to spend my life with him and that I loved him.
2 years after they got married, Brandon was T-boned by a moving truck, leaving him with a traumatic brain injury.
He was in a coma, and we didn't know when or if he would wake up and what would happen.
Although he did wake up, he was unable to take care of himself.
He was in something called post-traumatic amnesia at that time, and so his memory, which really he's never really fully gotten out of, but his memory was like 10 seconds long. This was really when it became clear that I went from being a wife to a caregiver. My friends even came to me after I'd been doing this for several months, and they said, "We love you so much and we support you, but you can't keep doing this. You're drowning. We see you drowning."
So after 5 years of caring for Brandon and longing to have children and wanting to again be in love with someone who could be in love with her, Chris decided to divorce Brandon.
Whenever I thought about,
So she ended up divorcing Brandon and then
they
remarrying.
usually ask for a picture, and now I get to send the picture of Brandon with our whole family, and I've gotten to write the judge and tell her, I don't know if you remember me, but I've stood true to what I said, and Brandon's an integral part of our family.
Is it weird?
It's not that weird. It's not. To me, it's not.
What's weird? What's weird? What's the?
It's weird that she brought. No, it's weird. Corey's trying to say it's weird that she brought her ex-husband
I'm
with.
not trying to say anything. First of all, don't put words in my mouth. All right,
Fair.
I'm just
That's what I
just want to.
I guess that's what I think other people would find weird, but I don't think it's weird.
Now, this is a female perspective you're presenting to us, Sunshine, and I fully expected this. But Brandon, on the other hand, is watching his wife get railed by a dude over and over again, having 4 different kids. I think Brandon.
His memory is 10 seconds long.
Oh, that's what they say. How do you know that? The guy can't even talk to you. Right?
Well, she said that he don't remember it. He only remembers it every 10 seconds. That's all. Just every 10 seconds of the day.
Jesus.
What's 10 seconds, Corey? Why are you judging? Come on.
Is that my wife? Fucking? Wait, where am I? Wait, is that my wife?
Wait, what?
Wait, where am I?
Who's
like
clapping?
Kudos to her. Kudos to her. She still fucking takes care of him. She didn't shove his ass in a home. He's not somewhere where someone like me is taking care of him, because that's what I do. That's my new job.
This is shove me in a home. I'm all for it.
I'd rather be in a home or a shop that moment.
May
Corey, shoot me if you ever find me that way.
This is the funniest thing you said. Why are they clapping? Must be a really good movie.
Wait, what? What? I just woke up. I'm sorry. It's like they're getting off a plane and some fucking. Did we just land?
Okay. Now I'm just gonna read you. I'm gonna read you some of the tweets, comments on this story.
Please do.
I found this. I gotta give credit where credit due. That's Mo Facts on his Twitter. He shared that, and then I shared it again.
Let's go.
So yeah. So these are some of the comments. My guess is she was already cheating on him and feels guilty about it. I'm not saying she's doing it for that reason, but she's probably getting a check from the government.
Oh, that's
good point.
I didn't think about that.
Good point.
Donation dude has it right.
Tax
What was
reason, care home for free. Eddie Murphy.
I like the Eddie Murphy one.
It's some very strong viewpoints on this. Some good. There's some good in there. All right. So that's the first. Is it weird?
By creating.
That was a good first. That's good.
Okay. All right. Now here is the second one. right? The second of the "Is It Weird" segment.
High school.
Fox 25's David Chazanoff has reaction from the district and its parents tonight. David, what are you hearing?
Adam Wendy, a parent whose child attended the event calls it deeply disturbing. And we do want to warn you, the video you're about to see may be graphic.
Okay, are you guys ready for this? If your children are watching this, tell them to turn away. Okay.
Did you hear that, Jude? Turn away, because I know your ass is watching.
Jude, you turn that TV off right now. All right, here we go.
Be your old man. Be your old man, Jude.
Buckle in, Jude.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
50-50. What is with the feet?
I've
This
seen
video
this.
shows Deer Creek High
They're
School
not a
students licking toes at a fundraising event Thursday. We have blurred their faces to hide their identity.
It was surprising. I didn't think we were going to.
Well, for people who can't see it, our audio listeners, there are kids sitting on the bleachers at the gym, and there are kids laying in front of those kids' feet who are sitting, and their feet is covered with peanut butter.
Oh,
and
Jesus Christ.
And the competition is to lick whoever can lick the peanut butter off their partner's toes the quickest. And partner, I mean, like child friend. So two children, two students licking each other's feet. No teachers. I love how they. Well, you'll see.
This video
First of all, that one kid in the blue is fucking going to town.
shows Deer Creek High School students
He's
licking
like, my dog
toes
does
at a
this.
fundraising event Thursday. We have blurred their faces to hide their identity.
Say what?
What I thought too, man.
I was shocked. I didn't really have like a feeling. I was like kind of disgusted, but then like kind of glad I wasn't over there. He is devouring them. Whatever she told me yesterday that was happening, I had to ask her like, wait, what? They're licking peanut butter
Wait,
off
what?
their-
The Deer Creek School District confirmed the video with Fox 25, saying the students volunteered challenges to help raise money during their philanthropy week.
Oh no, we lost Corey.
But before Corey gets back, I'll let y'all know I would have won that competition. Y'all would have lost. Y'all would have felt so sad that I won that competition.
Are you a
I
feet
have a
gazer?
question.
Oh no,
Right?
I just
Like,
I'm a
it's
fat boy.
like
I'm a
peanut
fat boy
butter.
at heart. Like what?
Don't give a fuck about the feet. All that peanut butter, yeah.
Yeah, why would you waste peanut butter, dude? Like what's it?
Gross.
These are the kids that are going to grow.
How you
up
doing
and
over there,
have
May?
Have a
Oh
can
my
of Jiffy
God.
in their house, and they're gonna open it up. It's gonna have a circular hole all the way through it.
What?
That's the right. That's the right, May.
Oh, is it? Is it? You can't stop at feet now.
Oh my God.
You can't stop a
Fucking-
beat. What's next?
Oh,
That's just a start. That's how you get good at it. That's how you get good at being married, okay, dude? Like
Oh, is it? Yeah. Is that what it is?
hey,
Secrets.
I don't know. I don't
Secret
know.
marriage
I was
advice from
divorced. Maybe
Tia.
that wasn't good. I don't know. I wasn't good. I
You
guess.
didn't
I was
do good enough with
divorced.
the peanut butter.
Right?
Whoa.
No, that's wild. That story is.
No, I
one
saw that
takes the
story,
cake.
and it's not. That's
That's
wild, for
fucking
sure.
beyond weird. Like, I don't know where the fuck Corey's at right now, but
If my son or daughter was licking feet, I definitely would go in there and start. I don't know, dude. I would be pissed. I'd be honest. I'd be pissed.
so
Yeah.
the other day, my son tells me my friend likes feet, so I'm gonna send him a picture of my toes. And I said, "The fuck you are." And he looked at me weird, and so I had to explain to him that is like an interesting fetish that some people have, and the fact that his 12-year-old friend has that already is a bit concerning. But no 12-year-old of mine is sending out fucking feet pics, so and I check his phone regularly, so yeah.
Not without money.
Especially if you ain't
That's
gonna
a-
get paid for it. Yeah.
like
Hey,
there's
yeah,
rules.
exactly.
There's rules. Should I get him in OnlyFans? Like
Time to
Christ.
teach capitalism.
Finder. It's called Speed Finder.
Yeah, there we go, Corey. There we fucking go.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my son is texting me, and he told me I'm a butthole for telling that story.
That's fair.
One day you'll be licking buttholes. That's how it starts. It starts with feet, then with buttholes, and who knows what is next? I don't know, dude.
Oh god. Good times.
All right, we got time to wrap up the show. I think we finish it with a good news segment of the week. The whole point of this the clickbait title I did today. So God damn it, who's at the front door? Who is it?
Well, hey man, why do you look so glum? It looks like you could use some good news. See, don't you feel better now? It's the good news segment of the week, brought to you by Rob Jackson's Sticky Green. Good news of the week.
Good news of the week. I apologize for the lag. Tiny worms living near Chernobyl have evolved a remarkable new talent. It appears that these worms are cancer-free. Like their body pushes out cancer. And they have found that this happens in the wolves there as well.
Oh wow.
That their biological makeup makes them superhuman.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, like what?
Yeah, these worms, they end up the molecules in their body because they have some of that leftover radiation from Chernobyl.
Right.
Yeah, they push out cancer. So if they can't get sick from cancer. So they think they might be able to try to figure out how to use that to treat people with cancer to make them cancer free.
Well, that's not going to happen.
That's
a cash cow.
I immediately I was like, how much
tell
money
anybody.
will it say? It's like,
it's a good news segment of the week, man. Let's have a little positive
save lives
here.
and take money out of our pockets. Not happening.
you're talking to May Massacre, okay?
Right.
Let's start there. Let's just start there.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing, May. Immediately, I was like, how much? How much? A child?
Yeah.
Mortgage?
Did you guys agree on which was the weirder story of the week? I missed that.
Definitely peanut butter.
The second one, unfortunately.
Fuck yeah.
The first one, she should have just left his ass.
You miss all the comments. Yeah, no, for sure. When you rewatch it, you'll know.
Yes, I do. Once I post it. I'm gonna play it's a song to finish out the show. That way, in case it gets copyrighted, but I don't think it can. But in case it does, then we don't get in trouble. You guys remember this was a meme? Oh, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. There's actual words. These are your people, aren't they?
Me? Who are you talking to?
Oh, why would you assume I was talking to you?
I would like to know. I would like to know their backgrounds.
So, you guys remember these guys on TikTok?
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay, all right. So there's actual words to this song that they're singing, and it's all on here. And then this guy made a little add-on to give it a little, spice it up a little bit.
Have you ever heard of the Kiffness?
Say what?
Have you ever heard of the Kiffness? That guy in the middle?
No.
Yeah.
No.
He comes up with all sorts of shit.
I don't have TikTok.
Yeah.
It's probably a good thing. Japanese don't know where, or no, Chinese don't know where you're at.
Go.
perfect, all the people of the world. Why do you have to work so hard?
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you Sunday, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.